Hello, and welcome to our online Master of Accountancy virtual information session hosted by me. My name is Micah, and I am an enrollment counselor with Ohio University's online College of Business, proudly assisting students throughout the entire admissions process. As for today's agenda, we will meet our program director, hear from our students and why they chose Ohio University, dig deep into our Master of Accountancy by taking a look at curriculum, career outlooks, tuition, as well as we'll learn about our Leadership Development Conference, which we have every year. And lastly, we'll talk about GradCats and admission requirements. Now we will meet our program director, Dr. Jennifer Stevens.
Hello, and I'd like to talk to you today about Ohio University's online Master of Accountancy. So before I do that, I'd like to introduce myself. I am a CPA licensed in Illinois. I'm also a member of the Association of Certified Fraud Examiners and a member of the American Accounting Association. I have an undergraduate degree in accounting, I have a master's degree in accounting, and I have a PhD in accounting. Prior to entering the PhD, I actually also worked in industry for a while, which is really important to Ohio University and who teaches in the Masters of Accountancy. We all have industry experience we can share with our students. So my personal industry experience was working in forensic accounting. So I first worked for EY, followed by Alvarez and Marcel, specifically in their forensic accounting groups. I then went to work for a research firm that was providing research to hedge funds, investment firms, private equity firms, and I got a chance to really see the capital markets and how they worked and how we use financial information in those capital markets. I do research as well as teach. My primary research interests include financial reporting, disclosure, private equity, corporate governance, forensic accounting, and accounting education. I have work that is forthcoming in the Journal of Accounting and Public Policy that was also cited by the Wall Street Journal. I have other publications in Accounting Horizons, Research in Accounting Regulation, the Journal of Portfolio Management, and the Journal of Investment Management, as well as issues in accounting information.
Wow, thank you, Dr. Stevens. What an extensive resume. It's very impressive.
Thank you. We all work hard here.
I see that. Now we will hear from our current students, both of which who currently are attending Ohio University as part of our MACC program. Adrienne, please introduce yourself.
Gladly. Hi, I'm Adrienne. So I graduated with a degree in accounting and management information systems in 2018. Immediately sat for the CPA exam and started my career at PwC for 1 year in Cleveland and then 1 year in Columbus, both in their assurance practice. Stayed at PwC for 2 years, and then in October of 2020, I accepted a position at a mid-sized public company in Columbus, Ohio, where I work today in internal audit.
Very neat. Victor, how about you?
Hi, my name is Victor Scavo. I have a degree in accounting and a master in taxation overseas. And I started over 20 years ago working in KPMG and other big companies around the world. And since I moved to the United States, so I work with several mid-sized, mid-market companies. And here I am, never too late to come back to school and keep improving.
That is right, Victor. Thank you for sharing, both of you. Adrienne, I have a question for you. I see that you've earned your CPA. Why did you choose to pursue our MACC program?
Yeah, so it's always been a personal goal of mine to get my master's. I was looking at OU's master's program when I was in my undergraduate degree, but I'd already had plans to go to PwC. I already had the 150 hours, so it's more of a personal goal that I'm able to achieve at this point.
I see. Thank you. Victor, you are a manager and a director. Tell us why you chose to pursue our MACC program. And do you have plans to earn a CPA in the future?
Yeah, definitely yes, here in the United States. And I'm a CPA overseas, and earning the certification as a CPA or probably pursuing a career on academia. Why not? And teach some younger generations of use my experience for that.
You both have very impressive resumes and impressive careers. Thank you so much for sharing with us today. All right, now we'll look at our MACC at a glance. Dr. Stevens, please give us a little bit more about what we'll be talking about today in our session.
Sure. So I'm going to talk a little bit about our MACC program. And we designed this program so you are getting a degree from Ohio University. Ohio University offers a student-centered, transformative learning experience. And in our MACC program online, you will be getting the same professors with the same learning goals and the same content that you would be getting with our on-campus program. So we are really committed to providing that close-knit relationship between the students and the faculty. In order to mimic the personal touch that we have in our on-campus, we bring that to the online setting, and we really do work hard to have in-person meeting times during the week so you can get to know your professors, take an interest in each individual student and their goals following the program. So we are very committed to, again, giving you high quality faculty and giving you a high quality program, but in a flexible format that fits the life of a working professional that often has family or other personal obligations. So when we were designing our MACC, we know that data analytics is really important to the future of business. The good news is accountants are really good at data analytics, and we've always been good at data analytics. So the problem of the 20th century was lack of data. The problem in the 21st century is too much data. Well, and so what are we doing with this data? Accountants are really good at taking financial data and turning it into usable information for decision making. And that's what we've always been doing. But now we just have new tools through big data and new analytical tools to help us do that job better. So we're teaching core accounting skills that you will need to sit for the CPA exam or further your career in accounting, because everything runs through the financial statements. So guess what? Accountants are really well versed in business and how businesses run and helping to make those businesses run profitably. Otherwise, there is no business. So we give you the core accounting skills, but we also layer in some data analytics in order to help you use and be prepared to use those tools to meet the needs of the future and be marketable in the marketplace. So we have different pathways for students of any undergraduate background. So if you have an accounting undergraduate degree, such as both of our students do tonight, we give you a 30 credit hour path that's the most efficient and effective path to the 150 credit hours that you would need to earn a CPA if that is your goal to earn the CPA. But we don't teach to the test. We are teaching to long-term career outcomes and long-term career success. We have the program, if you don't have an accounting undergraduate degree, we also have a very efficient set of prerequisites that I'll talk about in a minute to help you get prepared and change careers to pursue accounting as it's a great lifelong career with long-term career opportunities and a very stable job path and progression. So we have designed our program in 7-week increments. We find that this is really helpful. Students take one program every 7 weeks. That way they can really focus in and do a deep dive in one area instead of trying to manage multiple classes at a time. So our students will take one class every 7 weeks, and they are in the evenings. So you can manage your full-time job or your family while also completing your degree that should help your career in the long run. It is 30 credit hours if you have an accounting background. It would be up to 45 credit hours if you don't have an accounting background, but that is actually a very low amount of hours to convert from some other non-business undergraduate degree and pursue accounting as a career. As I mentioned, our classes will help prepare you for the CPA exam, but really we are teaching for long-term career skills that are going to help you be marketable in the future. And we provide numerous networking opportunities. So we do have live classes where you get to interact with your faculty and your fellow students. We also have the LDC where we invite you to come to campus and pay for your time on campus one time during your program. And then we host other events, both online and in person, that you are welcome to attend to help you meet people, not only from your program, but from other programs in the College of Business, meet employers, meet our alumni, because we know networking is a big part of business.
Thank you, Dr. Stevens. All right, so curriculum is very important. As an enrollment counselor, I share details about our curriculum with potential students every single day. As part of our online curriculum, there are 10 core courses that are broken down into 30 credit hours. This particular curriculum structure is associated with core accounting and data analytics track, as Dr. Stevens mentioned in detail, which is suitable for accounting majors typically. Another important aspect of the MACC program is that students are able to earn their data analytics certification. A certification is very important. All students must take the same 7 courses as part of the core curriculum. Now, we do offer other tracks for non-accounting majors, so don't worry. Dr. Stevens did mention that already, but I would like for her to go into more detail so students get an idea of what they must do if they are not an accounting major and or if they do lack those credit hours.
Sure. Adrian and Victor, how do you expect the data analytics certificate to benefit your career?
Yeah, so I'll go first. So I'll talk about it in terms of internal audit, since that's where my area of expertise is currently. So we do a lot of operational audits that include siphoning through large amounts of data and making relevant assumptions based off of those, and then reporting those to the audit committee. So being able to have those skills that we gain through the data analytics classes, I've already seen have helped me with those operational audits.
So
What about you, Victor?
Yeah, in my case, I'm an external advisor in a lot of my clients, and actually before my career, I did a lot of FP&A, a lot of analytics from inside the company as a management accountant. And definitely being a heavy user of Excel for many years and analytics, actually I used analytics software in the past, but during these classes, we got to learn some things that Excel can do that I didn't even know after being using it for many years. And it's quite interesting. And also the application is evident. So definitely it's worth having not just the credentials, but learning these new skills or just updating the skills as new formulas and new developments on Excel are available.
Absolutely. Thank you, Victor. Dr. Stevens, would you please give us more information about our curriculum in detail, specifically the business non-accounting track?
Sure. So as we've previously mentioned, we have a track for any undergraduate degree. As I mentioned, Adrian and Victor both come from an accounting undergraduate degree. So they would take the curriculum from the previous slide. But we've also designed a curriculum for those without an accounting undergraduate degree. And that would be if you come from maybe a degree in the business school that was not accounting, maybe finance or marketing or management, or even if you have come from a degree that was outside the business school, maybe in the sciences or the humanities. So all of our students, regardless of your path or your undergraduate degree, will take our 7 core accounting classes that you can see up there. So we're making sure that if you have an accounting degree from Ohio University, you are getting core accounting skills at an advanced level that you will need not only to sit for the CPA, but also to pursue accounting as a career and all the doors that will open. Now, in order to get, if you don't have an accounting undergraduate degree, in order to get you ready for those 7 classes, we're going to have you take 4 accounting bridge courses, which are basically prerequisites. So this is very special to Ohio University. We took our undergraduate curriculum and we condensed it into a very efficient 4-course set of classes. So this is allowing you to very efficiently get up to speed and get prepared to step into the master's level accounting courses. You won't find these really in any other program. So if you don't have an accounting undergraduate degree, you take these 4 prerequisite courses first. We call them the accounting bridge courses. And then you will take your core accounting classes as well as your data analytics track. If you come from a degree that's outside the College of Business, you will still need to take the 4 accounting bridge courses, those prerequisites. You'll take the 7 core accounting courses, but we're going to give you a little bit more business background that we think is important to understanding business and how it works, because as you know, accounting is reporting what's going on within the business. Everything runs through the accounting system. So we're going to give you 1 data analytics course and then 3 MBA electives to give you basics in finance, organizational behavior, and operations management. And that can be completed in 45 credit hours. So if you're looking to change careers, maybe you graduated with a degree in the humanities and you can't really see the path that you plan to take with your career. You have a job, you don't really consider it a career, you're not sure what you want to do long term. Accounting provides a really stable career path with lots of job opportunities. And it also provides a very stable progression of salary growth over a long period of time. So I think if you can't see your career path and you want to change careers, you should consider accounting, and you should consider our very efficient curriculum to get you to move in that direction, pursue that profession, as well as get you ready to take the CPA exam.
Thank you, Dr. Stevens. All right, so now we will talk about one of my favorite aspects of the program, and that is the Leadership Development Conference, the LDC. And we have this event twice a year. Dr. Stevens, could you please tell us more about the LDC?
Sure. So one time throughout your time in the program, you are required to attend 1 LDC. So that's just once throughout the entire program. And that's where we are inviting you to Athens. You are responsible for travel, but once you get to Athens, your hotel and all of the meals, as well as all of the programming, including world-class speakers, is all provided. So we fly people in to give great talks. You get to meet your classmates in person that you might never have met in person, or you might never have the opportunity again to meet those people in person. You get to interact with your faculty in person, and you get to meet other people from the online College of Business at Ohio University. So we do pick a theme for each LDC. They're usually very applicable to any career, and people find these conferences really engaging and really invigorating.
Great, thank you so much. Now I would like to hear from our students. Both of you have had the opportunity to attend the LDC, is that right?
Correct.
Yes.
Awesome. Adrienne, share your experience with us, please.
Yeah, so I attended this past August, and our theme was how to be a data-driven leader. As we've established, it's extremely applicable not only to business, but to the accounting profession as a whole. We did have world-class speakers. We had, I think he was the managing partner of Cleveland Clinic come, which was very cool to hear him speak since I am from Cleveland. But outside of the speakers, it was really great to meet my classmates face to face. I've seen them over Zoom or over Teams, but it was really nice to have those conversations, as well as meet other people and network with others from other programs.
Absolutely. Networking is so important. Victor, would you share with us your experience, please?
Definitely. I was at the conference back in April during the spring. It was a great time, and definitely getting to connect with the fellow students, all the professors, and the other people from the other programs, all the other MBAs. And it was very interesting, the different generations, younger students coming out of school, people with a lot of experience. And then actually we requested to be mixed up, and then actually to be able to share more with the two perspectives. And then it was really interesting to have that experience. And basically coming out of the pandemic, a lot of people working remotely, working from home, and get to fly to Athens. But it was great for me to see people in person. It was very nice.
Yes, that connection and
Whether-
that togetherness is really nice to have again, right? Thank you both for sharing your experiences with us. All right, so now we'll talk about our affordable tuition. As an in-state student, you can expect to pay an affordable $950 per credit hour. As an out-of-state student, you can expect to pay an affordable $973 per credit hour. Don't forget to budget for additional costs such as travel to the LDC, of course, textbooks, supplies, and other fees that may apply. Okay, so now we'll take a look at our career outlook. We already have two awesome students here who have amazing careers that are progressing. Dr. Stevens, what other details can you give us about career outlooks that you've not already mentioned?
Sure. So I think what a lot of people underestimate is the versatility of the accounting degree and the diversity of job opportunities that are available to you with an accounting degree. I don't like to say this in front of my colleagues from other departments in the College of Business, but we like to call accounting the universal donor of the business school, because employers recognize that accountants understand business because everything flows through the accounting system. And so as with an accounting degree, you can take a job in finance, you can take a job in marketing or in management, but those other degrees don't allow you to take a job in accounting. And so you might think that accounting is just, you're going to sit with a visor, you're going to do taxes, or you're going to do audit, but the job opportunities with accounting are really extremely diverse and endless. And there's always a demand. So the department chair of the School of Accountancy likes to say, I can promise you that you will have a job if you have a degree in accounting. I can't promise you that you're going to like your job, but I can promise you that there'll be 3 other jobs out there for you if you don't like your job. And we are, with an accounting degree, you can go to a not-for-profit, you can go to the government, you can go into the corporate accounting department of a firm, or the finance department that's doing budgeting and financial planning. You can be a forensic accountant, which is what I was, where I'm looking for fraud and I'm helping companies manage their risk, in addition to the traditional audit and tax that provide really great long-term career paths for those with an accounting degree. So the certified public accountant is the gold standard of credentials. And with our degree, you will be able to sit for that exam. Please do check with your enrollment advisor to make sure that we meet the qualifications in your state, but we do in almost all the 50 states and territories. We do, while we're not teaching to the exam, we will prepare you for that exam and for a long-term career in accounting. But really, if you look at the long-term earnings potential of someone with an accounting degree, it goes way up from here. This is the lower end. It goes way up from there. I talked with an audit partner from Ernst & Young. He's making well over several $1 million a year.
All right, thank you so much. At this time, we'll hear from Elizabeth, who will give us more information about our GradCats program, which is a career coaching program that our students will benefit from far after they have received a master's from us here at Ohio University.
Thanks very much. Thanks to the innovative partnership between Ohio University and Rise Smart, students in degreed graduate programs have the opportunity to enroll in an intensive 4-month career coaching program. We call this GradCat, and it stands for Graduate Career Acceleration Team. This unique experience includes a career team of 3 comprised of an individual career coach, a branding expert who is also a professional resume writer, and a career concierge whose sole mission is to uncover hidden job opportunities that are not otherwise posted in the marketplace. This experience also includes a technology platform that provides access to webinars, templates, assessments, and many other resources designed to support career growth and transition. For students who opt in when they become eligible, this support continues for life. As team leader for GradCat, I have the opportunity and the honor of leveraging my extensive background in human resources and talent acquisition to provide direct career services to students, as well as programming that is relevant to all phases of career entry, growth, transition, and acceleration. In a word, Ohio's Graduate Career Services is dedicated to being meaningful for all students enrolled in master's programs at the Ohio's College of Business. Wherever students are in their career, no matter how far they want to go, to the C-suite or starting and growing your own business, the GradCat team has the expertise and the commitment to support all students for life.
Now we will talk about our admissions requirement. We look for our students to obviously already hold a bachelor's as a requirement for our program. We look for students to have a GPA of at least a 3.0 on a 4.0 scale. We also ask that you provide us with any prior transcripts from any universities that you would have attended, 2 letters of recommendation, either educational and or professional. Our students must provide us with a personal statement letter, which is a letter introducing yourself, your endeavors, and why you decided to choose Ohio University to be a part of your educational experience. We also ask for a professional resume and or cover letter. And last, we have a $50 application fee. International students are also encouraged to apply with us. So lastly, we will have closing remarks from Dr. Stevens and our students. We want to know, why choose Ohio University? I would like to start with Ms. Adrian with any closing remarks on her experience and why she decided to choose our online MACC program.
Sure, thank you. So when I was looking at MACC programs, Ohio University just stood out to me based on the reputation. I also had a few friends that went through the program, the on-the-ground program, and could not speak highly enough about it. So I knew that it was a no-brainer for me to choose Ohio University. For any prospective students, it is a master's degree, so it's rigorous, but it's definitely worth it. You learn so much more than you would think there is to learn about accounting. But like we mentioned, with the 7 core classes, me coming from an audit perspective, being able to learn about forensic accounting and tax was really beneficial to me because I didn't really have a great base knowledge of those coming in. You need to make sure that you work towards the degree diligently. You're working in teams for majority of the classes, which I think is extremely relevant to the profession. You're always working with others. I've had nothing but a great experience with OU's MACC program. I'm excited to finish, but I could not say enough good things about it.
Thank you. Victor, what about you?
I will start. I chose Ohio University. I read about the student engagement, so I decided to give it a try, and that's something that stood out to me. And also the requirement that we have to go at least once during the program for the leadership conference. And so it's like, yeah, that's perfect. So we have to go. It's not just the online. The classes are, as Adrian says, the pace of the classes are rigorous. So just to use the same word, it's a lot of work. It's 7 weeks. They fly by really quick. You have to be really engaged. You have to be on top of your game. And all the classes have left something new to me. It doesn't matter how many years of experience you have. They're learning things, updating things, basically things at the master level, which is why we're here, right? And so it's great experience to be able to meet people, working with students like Adrian and I. We work together in several different classes. Dr. Stevens teaching us 2 different classes as well, and getting the best out of us during those 7 weeks at the time. So definitely. And then when people knows that I've been taking this program and then it's more people who knows the university and the program and the well-respected name of the tradition of the university more than until you start talking about it.
That's awesome. And you guys haven't even graduated yet, but you're already seeing the benefits from being a part of our program. That's so exciting to hear. Dr. Stevens, will you have any closing remarks for us?
Sure. I just again would like to highlight our faculty and their dedication to our students and providing that high touch experience in the online setting. They really do go above and beyond, and we are committed to each student's success. We all have industry experience and we bring real world case studies into the curriculum. Actually, our whole entire curriculum is a case-based curriculum, and we're very proud of that. We have designed the program. Again, you're getting the same quality, the same faculty, but we also understand that you're working professionals and that it's hard. And so we are very understanding. We provide flexibility in the courses. And we have designed, again, the whole curriculum around providing 7-week courses one at a time and giving you flexibility so you can work at your pace while getting the interaction with your faculty and fellow students.
Thank you. All right. Well, thank you all for being with us in today's session. I thank you for sharing each individual experiences. I really appreciate it. And so do you want to take the next steps to being a Bobcat? If you do, call us today at 740-924-5725 and or email us at getstarted@ohio.edu. Thank you.